Yes, Theresa May is going to be asking for more time, but whether or not she gets it from the EU side is a different question. Michel Barnier, EU chief negotiator, said overnight, he said, "We have agreed to convene new talks in order to do our best to get out of this impasse, but we won't do it by reopening the withdrawal agreement. It is not open for any sort of renegotiation." Jamie, how does this play out in an economic sense for the UK?
Well, I don't know about you, but I get the impression that he means it when he says he's not going to open up the withdrawal agreement. And what that means is that it's up to UK Parliament to soften its lines on what's acceptable. And that could take time. It could take that choice between crashing out of the EU or the deal to actually really to get it through. So I can see why Theresa May is playing for time, but of course it is a risky strategy.
So, Jamie, is it oversimplifying things to basically say everyone except for Theresa May thinks it's a customs union? That is to say, DUP would go along with the customs union, Jeremy Corbyn would go along with the customs union, Michel Barnier would go along with that. It's only Theresa May.
I think the DUP are potentially against it because it may create a regulatory border. But I think that the most likely path forward is that we do end up with some sort of customs union arrangement, which is still no substitute whatsoever for the EU because it doesn't include services. And so the economic costs are still going to be quite large for the UK. And in the meantime, the longer this goes on, the uncertainty is, of course, elevated. And we're starting to see that this is actually having an effect on the economy now. It is weighing on investment. People are holding back on spending. And so growth is slowing for this reason.